Oh, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
Jacolby, if you don't mind me asking, how are you feeling? Very emotional loss. How are you feeling?
I mean, big rivalry, you know. I mean, you want to come out with a win for the seniors. I mean, devastating loss. I mean, games like that, those are why you play football, you know. And they did what they needed to do the second half to get the win, and we just had to keep improving week in, week out.
What was kind of the vibe like in the locker room?
At halftime, vibes were great. I mean, we're all ready. We knew we had a second half to play, and I mean, that's what you want in the locker room, especially when you're big. You don't want to be all nonchalant and try to go through it, just get through that half. But our vibes were pretty high, and we expected to win that game.
What was the difference in the second? Go ahead.
How did that compare to after the second half?
I mean, we're a brotherhood in there. I mean, you win together, you lose together, and obviously we ended up coming up short, and you never want that to happen. But I can best believe the guys will be ready next week, moving forward.
What was the difference in their pressure on you when you were passing in the first half as opposed to the second half? Did it seem like a lot more guys were coming at you?
I mean, that's what teams kind of like to do, you know. I mean, want to get the quarterback off rhythm a little bit, and I mean, they brought some pressures, and I mean, I take it all on me. I mean, as a quarterback, I got to distribute where they're empty at, and I feel like second half, I put it all on me. I didn't do my job.
Did it limit the opportunities you had to actually go through your progression though? So you say it's on you, but if you only got one read and you got to get rid of the ball, how does that change things for you?
I just got to be faster with my reads. That's all it is.
Because of the rivalry and the fact that you guys have a 20-0 lead, does this one sting even more than last week?
I mean, last week is last week. That's in the past. I mean, we kicked that one in the dust and moved forward. I mean, we haven't really thought about it, and I mean, that's not our caliber of football. And I mean, today, I mean, you lose again, and I mean, you just keep moving forward. We'll figure it out. I mean, we got the guys in there. We're talented from every position there is, and it's coming together. And I have full belief in this team.
Jacolby, how surprising was it just to you, your perception of it, that it changed in the second half? You guys are up 20, and it looks like you're cruising. Just for you personally, as you felt it changing, how was that? How did that? I assume it was surprising. What did it feel like?
I mean, that's football, you know. I mean, you see a lot of games like that, and it just happened to happen to us today. And you just have to find a way, dig deep, find a way, and move forward. I mean, there's going to be drives where they don't go your way, and you really have to look into yourself and get it done.
That last drive, you kind of had the feeling, we'll take it down there.
That last
Get the
drive,
field goal order.
that last drive, I had 100% full belief that we were going to score. And I mean, obviously things happen. I mean, one play happened, and you just have to move on. I mean, obviously that was the last play, and we're going to learn from it. I'm going to learn from it, and that's all you can do.
You probably like that pass to Nesbitt back, maybe just the long sideline pass.
Oh, 100%. I mean, when I miss deep balls, that's really rare for me. And I mean, testing out the wind had a big effect on the first quarter. It was blowing, I want to believe, I don't know which way, but it was blowing and it was carrying. And I just, as a quarterback, have to adjust to that wind.
Jacolby, I know you said last week is last week, but might this be more difficult to process through tomorrow than last week was?
No, not at all. I mean, we lost. I mean, and you lose 2 in a row. Obviously, there's going to be some heads turning, but at the end of the day, like I said, I have 100% full belief in the coaches and the players, and we're going to get it done. And I mean, you never want to lose games. I mean, you lose one ACC game, there's still hope. Like our season's not over, and I'm not going to quit on this team, and I know those guys in there, they're not going to quit on the team. So we're just going to keep moving forward and find a way.
Jacolby, but how is this feeling today, though? You beat this school 5 times in a row. You lost the bell. What's that feeling like?
Well,
you and the rest of the team.
I've been here, I can say this is my 4th year, never lost to them. And my mindset was to dominate. I've seen Sam Howell, I've seen Drake, and they've been in games like this. And for me, it's be composed. And obviously, I mean, it's tough to be on the short end of the stick, but like I say, we got to keep moving forward. Don't let this one drag everything down.
You talk about the confidence that you have in this locker room to turn it around. I guess where does that come from, and what is that process actually like in the next couple of days? How you guys kind of regroup or not let this kind of carry over?
I mean, we've seen what the offense can do. We've seen what the defense can do. It's just putting it all together. Coach Brown preaches that 24/7. Once we put it all together, I don't think there's a team that can beat us. And second half, that wasn't the offense. I mean, we wish we can have some drives back, but you can't. I mean, it's football. And I mean, once we get it together, then the sky's the limit.
Jacolby, for you personally, I guess at that quarterback spot, when you do, I guess, get a sense that drives are stalling out, things like that, what do you personally, try to do to, get things back on track, try to, I guess, regain control of the game at that point?
You just motivate the guys. You just tell them this one drive you can't just let one drive kill the rest of the game. And that's all I did. And just keeping them upbeat, like never letting them get inconsistent with things, and just making sure we're on top of it, play in, play out.
Jacolby, what did Coach Brown say to you guys after the game? What resonated with you the most?
I mean, it's just pretty much, nice guy whenever, obviously you don't want to lose, but at the end of the day, he's really good at just making sure we're all upbeat, like we're a family. We win together and we lose together. And no matter what, there's no pointing fingers. You just have to, like I said, dig deep, look inside, and figure it out.
Have you ever been in a game where they stormed the field on you?
First one.
And what is that like when your rivals, those kids are pouring out of the stands and going crazy on the field as you're walking off?
Good for them. I don't like them, but they won. They deserve it. And you give props where props is due. And they did what they had to do to get a win. And it sucks to say, but I have one more year left, and you know the rest.
All right, thanks, Jacolby.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.